Hey, how you doing? Dave here. If you're like me, you kind of want to get an idea of how things work. This is a washer pump, windshield washer pump, out of a 2016 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport. And when I took it out, I noticed that where you see these rubber tubes coming off of, there was also a small diverter type valve, and I couldn't figure out what it was or how it worked. Anyway, I'm going to do a test, and I'll follow up with showing you the valve and how it works. But I was kind of perplexed. But the only thing I could figure is that this pump works in forward and reverse. And when you want washer fluid to go to the front windshield, it turns in one direction. And when you want it to go to the other windshield, it turns in the other direction. And that will explain how the diverter valve works later when I show you that. Anyway, bear with me. Okay, I've put the water in the funnel, and I'm going to connect the electrical power to the pump. And keep your eye on the tubes here. So although water comes out of both, when it gets down to the end, it will come out of one side more so than the other. Here's the other side. And you see how it went out of the left right there with this contact. That's the front windshield. You go to the back, you can see it comes out of this one right here a lot harder. Now I'll explain the diverter valve in just a second. So as mentioned earlier, this is the pump. You can see the outlet, front windshield, rear windshield. And this is the diverter I was telling you about, which actually goes on the pump here. And when fluid goes in one direction, it doesn't permit it in the other. So this here has a small diaphragm on the inside, as you can see. I don't know if you can see the small diaphragm that goes inside this piece here. And then the other part of the valve fits over that. So when fluid goes in this side, that diaphragm is forced this way, and it allows the fluid to go this way. If the pump pumps into this outlet, the diaphragm pushes this way, and the fluid comes in here and goes this way. So it's a diverter, and it's using the diaphragm to close off one port when the motor reverses. I'll try to put this back together to see if I can get you a shot of it actually working. I'm not sure if I can get it back together. It was pretty tough getting apart. Oh, how about that? I think it popped together. Now the question is, will it work? Okay, I made a handy dandy bracket for holding these tubes, and I put the diverter on there. I'm going to see if it works. Let's see. This should be let me see, this should be the front. See, it comes out of this one right here. Now I'm going to go to the reverse. How about that? So this one here is the front. Oh, ran out of water. 1 sec. And good to go. So this is the front coming from this contact over here. Watch. Now this is the rear window. Perfect. I thought maybe I should share this super high quality hose holding bracket, not available at local stores. So here's the pump, and here's the diverter, and of course, as you already saw, this goes on here, okay? And so what happens is, when water comes out of this side, when the motor is turning in one direction, it goes in this port here, right here, and there's a diaphragm in the middle right here that I showed you earlier. So when the water comes in here, it forces the diaphragm left and then makes the water go this way to the rear window. When the motor reverses and goes in the other direction, the water comes out of this side, comes into the port here, now forces the diaphragm in here to the right and lets the water go left to the front windshield. Hope this helps. I know a lot of people say to like their video and subscribe to their video. I really don't care. I just hope you learned something. This is interesting to me. Take care. I'm Dave.